Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Nerdy Thursday. Yes, it is on a Friday. Uh, just got a little behind this week. Things happen, life. But I just wanted to go over this is some stuff that I did get on Black Friday and that weekend. Some of it they just got delivered in the mail, and some stuff I bought just later in the week. They still had some of the deals going on. But first, I picked up this figure at I think Target or Walmart. I think it was Target, yeah. And you can see I bent the board, and not very happy when I saw that what I did. So when I was at GameStop, I picked up one with the clean version. But you can see GameStop has a tear. They put the sticker, so I got to keep cleaning it a little bit. But I'll take this one out of. I don't know if I would take it out of the package or trade it in, because the place I trade it, they will charge regular price for this. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. But I got a clean copy here for my wall in my Stormtrooper collection. Next was at Target. This was in the $5 bin. I will take that. Aztec Batman Clash of Empires. Did not have that, and I thought it was something different. Aztec Batman. So there you have it. There. This was from GameStop, where I do my cards. They do a comic book series for the Black Series, where they're for the comic books. They do characters, and a lot of times they put them in this type of book thing. I have several like this. Really like this concept. So you have this. It's Sergeant Creel, but inside there you have it, and he does wield a lightsaber. So pretty cool there on that one. Really like this one. Took care of this, and they seal up, and then they have this. But you got to be careful. They've gotten better with the Velcro and this little part right here that sticks to it. I have another one where I feel like this is getting loose. I keep it open, so I don't keep opening and closing it, because I like to see the figures. But it's cool to have it in that book. I just think that's a cool concept for like the Star Wars or the comic book figures. While I was at GameStop, I like these type of games, world builders with war and democracy. You can choose your way how you want to play it. This is a new game. They had stuff like new games marked down as low as $20, $25, $30, $35. Civilization 7. So, like I said, I am not trying to buy a lot of games. I will talk later about it when I start talking about what I'm going to do next year. But yeah, I gotta do something. So I gotta start catching. I gotta play some games, man. I gotta play games. I did. So, what did I do? Oh, so there's a company out of Canada called VGP. If you like super rare, limited run, different companies like that, they will redo and do or buy lots and sell them on there. I think they also somebody said that they also get the rights to do their own print runs for those games. I don't know how that all works exactly. I am not one to, and I don't want to tell lies, so I don't know. And I'm going to leave it at that. But with the shipping prices, I had to make sure this was smart deal. Because one day I did leave stuff on my cart because of it. I did look at Play Asia. just didn't make sense. It's super rare. There is a couple of gaming places in Europe. Just didn't make sense. They had games I definitely wanted at very good prices. But if I'm going to get them at those cheap prices and then pay an extravagant, very high shipping, it just doesn't make sense. So it's just the same way at GameStop. I do not buy the warranty for a year, whatever. I come home, games that are open, I test them myself. You have 30 days to take them back. And I don't have children. I don't plan on snapping them in half or whatever. And if I do, it's on me. Because I try to explain to the person one day, if I buy a game at $20 a game, and then you charge me $5 a game for the protection, you just added, and I get 3 games, buy 2, get 1 free. Now it's $15 more you're adding. That kind of took away from getting the free game, at $20 or $40 or whatever. Kind of defeats the purpose. I do that type of math. So these are the games I got here. DayZ, survival game. I know it's probably better to play on a computer, but I rather play stuff like this on my console. I grew up a console guy. I am not one to argue about the superior race. This one here just kind of kid of the 80s grew, looking at, you go to a rental store to rent a game, you're looking at the box art. We didn't really have a lot of magazines and stuff at that time. I'm trying to think like when the first, the only things we had were kind of commercials, and you go to KB or Toys R Us and maybe see a preview or get a preview disc. But I bought this from Pure Cover. This is Insanzo Italian Front WW1 Deluxe Edition. It just looked cool. It's World War I in the Alps. I think it's a first-person shooter, so I think it's pretty cool. I love those type of games. Next is going to be Kingdom of Arcadia. Another one that just really looked cool. It's a platformer. Love my platformers. So look cool, like an old school 8-bit game. I told you I like these type of games. Anno 1800 console edition. And all these were really, really cheap. This one here I have on Switch. I just rather have it on PS5. Mayhem Brawler, just to beat them up. These games don't last long. I need to play them just to knock some out and feel better about my backlog. And then last one is something that's been on my radar. And this version here, I've been waiting for somebody to return one complete. Didn't want to pay the hostage fee for it, so I got it really, really cheap. Company of Heroes 3. This is like the Steelbook edition, console edition. So see there. Don't really want to open it up right now, but it does have like a book inside. So really, really interested in playing this. I've been looking at actually some of the older versions on Steam. But again, rather have it on the console. And then my last game, I've been talking about this, so I brought this up before. I bought my first Famicom game. So this is a baseball game. Take off the sticker. I bought this at the little store. It's not little, big store where you return, like you can exchange stuff and get credit. I got this. Trying to get as much as baseball games as I could possibly get. Actually, seeing some gameplay of this by just watching random stuff. I watched this guy that talks about old baseball games just for nostalgia purposes. I used to play a lot of baseball games. Love baseball. Got rid of almost all of them, the old ones. Disc ones I have plenty of. I'm at a point where it's hard for me to find some. I need to get a list of different ones because I'm trying to compile as many as I can. And I'll talk about that later, about how my buying habits are going to be. I had to get that off of there, the stickers. If it's like a store sticker or rental sticker, that's pretty cool. I like that stuff, but just little price tags drives me crazy. Yard sale tags. So this is from Jellico. I'm pretty sure it's the Nintendo baseball. It looks just like it, but it's probably in Japanese. 1987. So it's near the end of the Famicom. I don't think, when did the Super Famicom come out? Because I don't think that's this at all. But I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last. So that is my pickups. I did get some books. I do books. I'm going to do a video probably next week on books I've read this year and give a little quick, background on the books without giving too much away because some of them are newer stuff. And my thoughts on some of stuff. I read a lot of Star Wars books, of course, and some other things. I like to interject even some history books. I won't talk about that on here, of course, but anything that kind of goes with, I did like a zombie, and I got different genres that'll fit here just nicely. But yeah, I like to read, and to be transparent, most of them are audiobooks because when I go on road trips or I got like a 30-minute commute each way to work, I listen to that. It calms me down. It gets my brain off of my work day and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is my final Black Friday pickups, my final pickups for 2025. That's in the books. And so I think I will have one next week. I am going out of town, but I'll pre-record one to release on Thursday for Christmas Day, actually. And I'll be going out, actually hitting out that day. So I might just do one that morning. I don't know yet. So go see family and friends. And I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful holiday. And just enjoy yourselves and be safe out there. And, we got to love one another. It's not a lot of that not happening right now. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend, subscribe if you haven't. And until then, see ya.